everybody. This is Stephanie. You are in my kitchen. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for sharing, for liking, subscribing, and being here with me. I do appreciate you all. I really do. So I had a whole lot of tomatoes out of my garden. Well, for me, there's a whole lot of tomatoes. There's just a whole lot. I don't need that many tomatoes. And I decided that, you know what? I'm going to make some tomato basil soup. And I'm going to use my pressure cooker for that. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I want to show you the ingredients that I have so far. I believe that I'm going to put in, and here they go. First of all, the star of the show. These are the tomatoes. These things, this is actually 8 cups of tomato. These are 8 cups of tomato right here. These two things. 8 cups. These are each 4 cups, so there's at least 8 cups of tomatoes. I'm going to use some better than bouillon because, you know, I'm going to just actually scoop it in, put some water in there. That's what I'm going to do. That's how that's going to work for me. I have some, this is 2 large sliced onions. They're going in. I'm going to have some, literally, I'm going to use some garlic. I'm going to use some of this garlic in here, chopped already. Use what I got. I'm going to use a little bit of some garlic powder and some onion powder and some salt-free onion and herb. And of course, I love this stuff. This is the red onion powder by Spain Spice. I like this stuff. And I'm gonna put a pinch of of crushed red pepper in here. Just a pinch, because I don't want too much, but I think it needs a little kick. Then I'm going to use some Himalayan salt. Now, I don't usually use salt, but tomatoes need some salt, so I'm going to put some salt in there. And I'm going to use some Italian seasoning in here. And I'm going to use some sweet basil. This is concentrated, again, by Spain Spice. And I'm going to use a little bit of ground thyme, which I also have in the cabinet. I'm going to be using some cream in this, and I'm going to use some sugar in there, and I'm going to use some fresh basil that I have chopped up. I got this from the store. I'm going to use some fresh basil, a bunch of it, and also going to use I have a mixer that I rarely use. Used to use it all the time for when I was kind of juicing, but I have it on the side because I don't have it what do you call that? The stick blender. I don't have one of those, so I'm going to use that for it. And we're going to get the show on the road. So I'll show you. I'll get you started. So hold on a second. All right. So I'm back, and I have my 8-quart Instant Pot here. I'm going to show you guys one more time, guys, so you can see my big beauty right here. There she goes. She's my big beauty. And she is the Instant Pot Dual Evil Plus. That's what she is. And so what I'm going to do is put her on saute for a minute. Okay, saute is over here. She's going to be on 30 minutes, which will be fine. She's going to be on custom. And she's going to be on level 5. And this can sometimes burn, but I'm going to leave her on level 5 right now. So, and then we're going to let this girl get hot. And when she get hot, I'm going to put in some olive oil, which I forgot to tell you guys I'm going to put in. But now you know. I'm going to put some olive oil in here and let it get hot. All right, guys, it is now hot. It beeped. So now it's time to put in the onions. Okay, so I got these onions going. And I want them to saute, so I'm gonna let them get down. It'll take a few minutes, maybe about between 3 to 5 minutes. It should be sauteed nicely before I add the garlic in. Okay, they're pretty much sauteed now, these onions, and it took about 3 minutes or so, and I got them pretty good like this. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is add some garlic. And I'm gonna add garlic because I like garlic. So this is, I'm gonna put 2 of these in here. I like garlic, and I got a lot of tomatoes. So I'm putting that much garlic in here. You guys saw what I'm doing with this. If I had less tomatoes, I would possibly do less of this. Probably think of this as half, because maybe you might get 4 cups of tomatoes out of your, you might end up with 4 cups of tomatoes. Now I'm going to add in some other flavors here. I'm going to put in some of this onion and herb. I'm going to say 2 big tablespoons Spain spice. Again, this is Spain spice, red onion powder, and I'm going to put this red crushed red pepper, but I mean just a pinch. I'm going to put just that's enough. That's more. I'm going to put some Himalayan salt in here, and like I said, you guys know I don't use salt, but tomatoes need salt, so I'm going to sprinkle some in. I might have to sprinkle some more in there. I want to also put in some garlic powder. There you go, garlic powder. Another 2 tablespoons of that. I'm going to put some sweet basil in here. Also Spain spice. I'm going to put that in a little, about a tablespoon, maybe not even half a tablespoon of that. I'm going to throw a little thyme in here right now. Pop some thyme in, some more layers of flavor. That's about half a tablespoon. And we're going to put in some onion powder directly, and about a tablespoon or so of that, of onion powder in here. And I think I got everything that I want to have in here. And I now want to put in the star of the show, the tomatoes. Okay, in they go. 1. There's the other one. 2. I really want to use my small pot on this, but I just had too many tomatoes. That was not going to work. And just because I do not want to have my this to stick too much, I'm going to put some water in right now. 4 cups of water right here. They're going in. It's going right in. And with that 4 cups, I'm going to get to the bottom of this pot and make sure I definitely scrape it down. I want it scraped down. I want no burn marks at the bottom, because this little thing, this one likes to burn, man. So I don't like to do that. I don't want to hear that. So we got this tomato, these tomatoes, these onions, this garlic, and now I'm going to add some basil in here. This is, I chopped it up. It's fresh basil. It's going right in. Got it right down. Put that basil right there. I want to balance out the taste of the acid from the tomato. So I'm going to put, see, a big tablespoon of sugar. I am also putting in some better than bouillon right up in there. I didn't even mix it with the water. I just throw it in here with this. It will mix itself up. So that looks like it's a good amount. This spoonful, that's what I put. That should be fine. I am taking this and we'll just stir it up a little. Then I'm going to put this on pressure for absolutely probably good 45 minutes. I want it to just cook down, stew down. So I'm going to put it on pressure for about 45 minutes so I get a good flavor out of this. And then we'll be back and I'll see what it all tastes like. And I'll show you the next step. I'll show you, well, let me show you how I'm going to put the top on. Here's the top. Close the top. Pressure cooker's right here. Gonna be on pressure cook. It's on custom. I like custom. We're gonna turn it up I'm going to turn it up to 45 minutes. 45 minutes. And then we're going to press start. And I will see you guys in 45 minutes. Okay guys, I'm back. And this has been on for 45 minutes. Then I just let it do a natural release. It took another half hour. But I'm back. I'm taking this top off. And the reason I let it do a natural release is because I didn't want, this is like tomato acid. And I don't want this thing to spew all over the place. So I just let it do a natural release. So now, oh, it smells good. Oh, I'm back in here now. So this is my soup. Now, what I need to do is blend this baby. Okay, guys, I just wanted you guys to see what I'm doing. I got a blender out that I had, and I'm just gonna put this into my blender. I'm ladling it out so it doesn't get too crazy and too hot or blow up or whatever. I'm trying to put all this in here, and hopefully it won't. Hopefully I'll have it'll do fine, even though it's all hot. And I'm gonna have to do this probably in 2 batches. So this is good enough for the first batch. Okay, I'm gonna put it on. I haven't used this blender in a while, so it's on. And I'll have to remember how to use it. So stick with me. Make sure this is on real tight. And let's hope that we do this right. Hope I got this on the way it's supposed to be on. Pressing power. This is an old, it's not old, but it's old enough. It's shred emulsify. That's what this particular blender is. And when I was juicing, I was using this thing. So let's hope that it comes out good. Let's go for this. I'm going to press power. And I'm going to press, oh my goodness, let's see, puree. Let's say puree. Let me do puree. That's perfect. What else did I need to do? I use, instead of using the stick blender, I use this. And it looks okay to me. As carefully as I can, I'm gonna get it off. And it's still hot. This blender will make things hot. I could have even tried it in here, the whole recipe. So I'm going to pour it in that bowl right there. It looks like soup anyway. Look at that. Look at that. That is nice. I want to thicken it up. While it is thinned out, I want to just see. Look at that soup. Look at that. Look at that. Blowing it. I want to taste it while I can. Oh my goodness, this is good. Oh my goodness, this is good. Not too sweet. I want to add a little cream to this. I don't even have to, but my God, oh my goodness. It's really good. It's really good. Simple soup. Oh, it's so good. It's really good. I like tomato soup. Well, some people don't. That's one of the soups I actually like. My mother used to make it all the time for us. She used to make the Campbell's tomato soup, and she used to put milk in it. And boy, it was good. So now I'm gonna make, after I'm finished with this, I'm gonna make me a grilled cheese and bacon sandwich. That's what's going with this baby right here. Now, this one does have the handle, so I think I'm gonna pour it in, try to pour in the rest that way. Much as I can get in here. Ooh, slowly, slowly. That's why I ladled it in, because I didn't want it splashing. But it's okay. Got it in. Got it in. I'm not finished with that pot yet. I just want to make sure this is right. Is on. I was going to throw this out, and look at this. It came out. I need this. It came out perfect. I could still use this for these kind of recipes. Put this top on real tight. Make sure it's on. Turn the power back on. Turn on puree. Oh, I'll definitely be using this. Glad I still kept it. Okay, and then puree. Wonderful. Wonderful. I got plenty of soup for several people right now. So that's really good. So I want to just move this out of the way because I want to do a little bit of roux to thicken it up even a little bit more. And then you guys will see. All right. So I'm going to turn this back on. It's on off. I'm going to turn it back to saute. Again, 30 minutes. It's gonna level 5. Then I'm gonna press start. I'm gonna put some butter in my pan. I didn't clean it out or anything. I just want to put some butter in here and some flour and make a roux. That's what we're about to do. There's some butter in there. There you go. Some butter right there. And I'm gonna get some flour. I'm gonna make a roux. So now it's hot and it's going to melt a little bit. Going back to you. That's good. I'll be making this next time I have all those tomatoes. I know what I'm doing. I have a big old tablespoon, which is a tablespoon from the kitchen, of flour. Put that in there. And we're gonna make a roux. Which means you just put some butter in and some flour and you just get it to a paste consistency. So you keep turning it around and you want the flour to burn out. It really makes it, if this is a base for a gravy, so that's what you want to do. So you want to just get this hot, and you want to make sure you get that, cook it in for a minute, so you get the flour taste out. That's all you're doing. That's what you're doing. So it's going to take about, it's going to take, guys, it's on, and it's been on for like 5 minutes, and I got it into a roux consistency, so hopefully that should have cooked out all the flour taste. But now what I'm going to do is temper it. To temper this back, I still have some here, so I'm going to put a little in there and temper it. Which means you want to put some of the liquid back in so that it can all get together. Wow. You know what? That thing wasn't even all the way in. Okay. So anyway, you want to put it all back together. Put it all in there. That's what you really want to do. And get it nice and hot. Temper it together before you add the whole thing in. And this, when you temper it, it gets thicker. So that's what's happening here. We got it thicker here. Yeah. I'm gonna let it go like this for 4 minutes to make sure definitely that the flour tastes out. So, and I'm gonna be stirring it. Get that flour taste out. It already smells really good. But this is what makes it thick. It's making it thick right now because this thing is thick. So that's what we're doing. We want to get it thick from there. And I hear it sizzling and cooking, and it's good. It's good, good, good. There we go. There it goes. It's doing its thing. So it's all tempered in, I think, I'd say. Put it in this pan for a couple of minutes. Now we're gonna add in the rest of the soup. There we go. That's part of the rest of the soup. And then the other part is still in the bowl. And we're just gonna stir this part in first to get it thicker. You see, I put a stick of butter and a tablespoon, big tablespoon of flour to make this roux and make it thicker. And make it smooth. Keep it smooth. So that's one, and then let me put the rest in. Okay. Here it goes. I got enough soup to feed my entire family. For real. Out of that. I got enough soup to feed the entire family. Yeah. But I don't mean just my little family I got, my big family I got. This is some soup for an army. This is enough soup for an army. I'm gonna give it a final taste. Or I'm gonna let it I'm gonna probably let it cook down a little bit. But I'm gonna taste it right now. Yep. I'm good without having any more sugar in it. But it could use just a pinch more sugar. I think I'll put just a pinch in. And that's really all it needs. And I think this soup is a winner. And it's in. I'm gonna make me some grilled cheese and bacon. And I'm gonna eat my dinner. That's what I'm gonna do. You got this. I've got a little more sugar in it. And actually, that's not all I'm gonna do. This we can stop right here, but I'm gonna put a little cream in it and make it creamy. So I wanna just take another taste since I added the sugar. Yes. Yeah, this is nice. It's nice. It is beginning to be fall, and it is so nice. I'm gonna let this cook I'm gonna let it cook for like 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna add some cream to it. I'm gonna turn this off. You see it's bubbling real nice. It's ready. I just wanted to bring it back to a bubble. And now I'm actually going to turn it off. It's off now. And what I want to do is here's some heavy cream. I'm just going to add a little to it. It's still bubbling. But it's off. It's cooking, but it's off. I'm going to just add a little cream in it into the pot. That's heavy cream, and that will make it much richer. There we go. That's that, man. We don't want it cooking anymore. We just want it to meld its flavors together. And there we go, some creamy tomato, garlic, and basil soup from my garden. That's it. I will show you a picture of it because I'm going to make me a sandwich So after I make my sandwich, I will have a thumbnail with my sandwich in this soup. Okay, guys? That cream kicks it up, man. That cream kicks it up. It tastes like when my mother would put the milk in our tomato soup. It kicks it up instead of water. Just need that little extra. Oh my gosh. That is so good. That is so good. If you love tomato soup, which I do, sometimes you eat too many tomatoes and stuff, it's acidy, so it kind of breaks you out. So it can do that. Just to say about tomatoes, if you eat too much of it, well, this might be, I might eat the whole thing. It is so good. It is really so good, and that cream takes it up a notch. You know me, I will eat my food. Yeah, it's good. A grilled cheese sandwich. Well, mine's gonna be bacon grilled cheese sandwich, and throw some crackers or something up in there. Those little oyster crackers, or just crackers, and have it like that. OMG. It is fall. The tomatoes are ripe. They're ready for you to use. You can try this recipe if you like. I say it's good. I like it, and this is gonna be the end, but I've done what I can do with my tomatoes. So please, guys, like, subscribe, and share. I really, really, really appreciate all you coming and being here, and I will have a thumbnail of this lovely soup so everybody can see it once I finish my sandwich. Okay, guys, talk to you later. Bye. Love you.